Good morning, Kasturians, and welcome to video 1 of chapter 1 of geography, that is India's size and location. In this video, we will see the geographical location and we will come to know about different facts for India. So let's start. With respect to its position in the globe, India lies in the northern hemisphere. Here, this line is actually the division line, and India lies in the northern hemisphere. The mainland of India lies between 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes latitude and from 68 degree 7 minutes to 97 degree 25 minutes longitude. When we see the stretch of Indian mainland from north to south, it is 3214 kilometers, and when we see from west to east, it is 2933 kilometers long. The Tropic of Cancer, which is at 23 degree 30 minutes, it divides the country in almost two equal parts, the northern part and the southern part. The standard meridian is taken to be 82 degree 30 minutes of GMT. When we see towards the south, in the southeast lies the Bay of Bengal, and where Andaman and Nicobar Islands are situated. When we see the southwest side, in this we have the Arabian Sea, it is bounded by Arabian Sea, and we have the group of islands which is known as Lakshadweep Island. India has a land area of 3.28 million square kilometers, which is almost 2.4% of the total available land area of the world. Hence, India is the 7th largest country of the world. The land boundary is around 15,200 kilometers, and the coastline here from Gujarat till West Bengal, the coastline of India has a total length of 7,516 kilometers. When we see the northern side, it has, in the northwest it is bounded by Youngfold Mountains, and from northwest this stretches towards the northeast. Also, when we go from north, it begins to taper, and the Indian Ocean, when we start extending towards the Indian Ocean, what happens, we see it gets divided into, the Indian Ocean gets divided into two seas. What are they? The Bay of Bengal, now it is on the eastern side, and towards the west the Indian Ocean gets divided into the Arabian Sea. Also, when we see from east to west, the east to west stretch appears to be shorter than the north to south stretch. As we can see clearly, from north to south the stretch is around 3214 kilometers, but when we see from west to east, this stretch is 2933 kilometers. Also, when we see the time in Gujarat and when we see the time in Arunachal Pradesh, that is here, there is a difference of 2 hours, and that's why when we see the standard meridian, the standard meridian of India is at 82 degree 30 minutes, and it passes from Mirzapur. Here we have Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh, just below Nepal. So it passes from Mirzapur, and it is taken as the standard meridian of India for the whole country. It is the standard meridian, and the latitudes The latitudinal extent, it influences the duration of day and night. That is, when we start moving from south to north, the duration of day and night, it changes. In Delhi and in J&K, it will be of longer duration, but when we see Tamil Nadu and Kerala, it will be of shorter duration. In the Asian continent, between west to east, when we see, India is at the center between west to east Asia, but when we see from north to south, India is lying, of course, towards the south. So we can say in Asia, India is having a central position with respect to west and east, and it lies southward in Asian continent. And this central location of India is of very great significance to the India. Why? Because the Indian Ocean routes, this is Indian Ocean, the routes from Indian Ocean, they connect the countries of Europe in the west to the countries of East Asia, and that's why the position of India becomes strategic. Also, the Deccan Peninsula, it protrudes into the Indian Ocean, that is here, and from here it helps India to establish close contact with the countries in the West Asia, that is here, and the countries of Africa and Europe from the western coast. Now we will see some neighboring countries of India. So towards northwest we have Pakistan, above Pakistan we have Afghanistan, and towards north we have Tajikistan. When we see towards the northeastern side, we have China, and below China we have Nepal. When we move towards east, so towards east we have Myanmar, Bangladesh, and when we move towards south, so towards the southwest we have Maldives. These are the neighboring countries, and in the south we have Sri Lanka as the neighboring countries of India. That's all we have in this video. Thank you and have a nice day.